Look at David. My gosh. He was anointed by God. See, Saul, he done thought he got high and mighty on his horse. I think so, because he didn't listen to God.
Right.
When you get comfortable thinking you know everything, that's when God comes and just hits you off the horse. I always said, because he's coming back on a white horse, you can't steal his glory. But Saul was prophesying even though the Spirit had left him. That goes to show me some preachers can be prophesying right now, but the Spirit's left them.
Right.
You always got to be curious. See, I was raised around Brother Marvin. And Brother Marvin would just let everything go by. And now I know why, because I'm that way too now. Because when I sit there and I went to go hear somebody preach, I just don't go with the flow sometimes. Sometimes I sit there and watch them what they're preaching about. If it adds up, because even in the Bible it says that. You got to see if their word adds up with the Bible.
Amen.
Because many can be drawn away from God. Because they can make them believe lies. Deceitfulness. And that's what is happening. Jesus warned of this, false prophets in the end times. He also said there will be a great falling away.
Amen.
But the great falling away is not only in the world, it's in the church.
Right.
They're dead in the church. They're falling asleep. They're being slothful in their walk with God. They love God, but they don't have a relationship with God no more. They're just sitting there going through the motions. Because you don't be careful, you can sit there and go through the motions with God, even when you're praying. That's why you got to say, God, anoint me afresh, Lord. Lord, I want you. I need you, Jesus.
Amen.
And sometimes when all this, you see somebody backslide, it didn't happen overnight. It was a process. Satan kept on tempting them. Tempting them to see how far they would go. That's what he did with Job. But the Lord, see, he was perfect in God's eyes. The Lord knew Job wouldn't give up on him. But can God count on us not to give up on him? People in the church, can God count on us not to give up on him when his redemption is drawing so nigh? It's so close than what we ever seen before, because look at here. This is the testimony. Seats empty. They have no desire to go to church no more. You got to discipline yourself. That's what Daddy told me when I first got saved. Because I played softball one night as a tournament, and I was so tired. You watch out, you let your sleep become your God. I've learned that out the hard way. But the church needs to wake up. Because God's counting on us. He's counting on us to go out there and witness to somebody that ain't never heard nothing. He may even get you to witness to somebody sitting in the church that's going to a dead church. You wonder why they can attract so many people. It's because they tell people they can live the way they are and still have Jesus. Who wouldn't want that? Because sin has pleasure for a season. It doesn't mean you won't desire it, but the Holy Ghost will tell you when it's about to come. And so, see, if you have a little God, you have a big devil. It's just as easy as that. And if you have a big God, you got a little devil. That means that devil, when it comes, he ain't got no power over you. He's more scared of you than you are of him. He's scared of the future God's got in store for you. That's why he's bothered me my whole life. See, I didn't know it at the time, but he was more scared of me than I was of him. But I had to to figure it out a different way. I was scared though. But now that I know who I am in God, I ain't scared of that little devil no more because I have a big God. And my big God stomps on that little devil because he ain't got no power, because there's power in the name of Jesus. Okay, when Adam and Eve were in the garden, in Genesis 3, Satan tempted Eve. See, Satan tempted Eve, and really, by doing so, Satan tempted both of them, Adam and Eve, because he used Eve, because he says you can be a god and everything. He told him to eat the fruit and your eyes will be open. That's a lie straight from hell. If anything, it's telling you can be a god, because there's only one God. Because Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man can come to the Father but by me. John 14:6. He's the only way. And there's only one God. And that's Jesus. Not Allah, not Muhammad, not none of them other people. Because I didn't see them die on the cross and be raised back from the dead. There ain't no power in them names.